Hello, welcome to GL360 TV. I'm Noval Smith, and I'm doing part of the Musical Insights series where I will be looking at advanced runs for people to do. Basically, I'm going to show you not only what the run is, but most importantly, how to use it and how you'd apply it to your songs and choruses. And you'll also pick up some tips on how to solo as well. So I'll just go straight into that. So this run's going to be in B flat for the purposes of this demonstration. Probably the best way for me to approach it, I'll do it in real time and then break down exactly what the run is. So in B flat, here it is in real time. Okay. Now I would use this run with a minor chord. So let's say I'll pick a B flat minor 9. So that's going to be the chord. So I'll hit the bass note. So that's it. So let's just break down the run because I want to make this as easy as it can, just like how I've learned it. And with keyboard runs or just things in general with life, anything that's complicated is normally made up of a number of simple things put together. So we're going to look at what these simple things are in this run, all the different things, and then put it together to make the one run. So I said it was in B flat before. Now this run's actually in 2 parts. You can split it, and it's based around the B flat minor. So I'll just quickly point that out. B flat, C, C sharp, E flat, F, F sharp, A flat, B flat. So the first half takes the notes in that. So C, C sharp, A, C, and B flat. Now there's 2 terms to look at it in terms of explaining it. One is that it's using an auxiliary note. It's a technical term, I guess, for it. So the auxiliary note is A, and basically that means it's a note that falls outside of the B flat scale. You see that? All the notes. A is not in it, so that's an auxiliary note. So I'm using that auxiliary note as an additional note to fit it in. Ba, 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 ba. That's what you got there. Another term which I kind of like as well is called enclosure, which basically means it's in B flat and I'm going to do something, an enclosure around the B flat. So rather than going straight to B flat, I'm going to go above it, below it, and then hit it. Or I could go below, above, then hit it. But either way, I'm enclosing it, so it's got nowhere to go. That's what's happening there. So effectively, it's an enclosure around the B flat. All right, and then the next half of it, bearing in mind you're hearing that melody. Next part, exactly the same melody. It's just that the pitch has changed. And basically, this now is an enclosure around F. You can see it there. So how I'm linking the B flats enclosure with an F enclosure is because of something called the circle of fifths. This is something you really need to get into. Google it or Yahoo, whatever search engine you want to use. But it's so important to get the circle of fifths. And what that means is that the keys are related because of the notes that are used. So the B flat is actually related to the F key. And that not only counts for scales, but in terms of chords and progressions, it's all there in the circle of fifths. So I've got the same run in 2 different keys. There's B flat, F, back to B flat, F, B flat. And that's what's going all the way down. So I'll bring in my bass note back again. So go again, B flat, F, B flat, F, B flat, F. And it's the same all the way down. So you can see with solos, and this happens a lot, you're repeating what you're doing a lot. It's just that you're changing the keys. So you're doing something in one key, then you swap it in another, and you get this effect going. So that's what I'm doing there. Now, the important thing to get the speed, get it really efficient, is 2 main things really. One is what fingers you use, and also the order that you play them in. So we're going to look at that in order to get you to do this in a fast, effective way. I would say, again, I'm just using my general rules, but if you look at your hands as digits, you've got your thumb, index finger and middle finger. They're your most strongest, I'd say, in terms of what you can use to press down. You tend to find your little finger and this finger here, it's not as strong to get it out. So I've kind of focused my soloing using the 3 main digits. And that's kind of a general rule with all soloing when you're doing something. Then you can get the power or the velocity in what you're doing. And our main general tip or rule for that is your thumb should always stay on the white notes. Again, there's exceptions to that. We'll come to that later. But if you keep your thumbs on the whites, then the other fingers take control of the other things. And my exact finger in here is thumb and C. Then I've gone to my middle, back to the thumb, middle, index, and I'll repeat that here. Thumb, middle, index finger. So basically, just using these 3 here, I'm able to get that like that. Now I appreciate this took me a long time to kind of get to grips with this. So I would say practice it, do it slowly, do it in little bits, keep going over and keep doing that. And even away from the keyboard, I mean, fun, it has to be fun for me. That's how I got involved in playing. So I was doing all kind of crazy stuff, even, playing in thin air, imagining I'm playing with Israel Houghton, Fred Hammond, get my fingers moving. That's what you want to do. Get your hands moving, and that's what you want to create.